Am I the asshole for making a joke about my wife and my speech at our wedding? Hi everyone. I'm writing this on here because my new wife has been upset with me since our wedding, which took place last week. She has even threatened to divorce on me. It's been pretty bad. Many people in my personal life don't think that I was in the wrong, while others are taking my wife's side. So I need some unbiased perspective. This is a throwaway for obvious reasons. So over the 4 years that we've been together, my wife, then girlfriend, have been pretty active with our intimacy. So much so that our friends, and even my parents, have talked/joked about it. This is well known in our inner circles, and we have many jokes around this topic. Many of which my wife herself thought were funny and joked about with our friends as well. One of the nicknames my wife received around this topic was that she was a cum dumpster. We all thought it was hilarious and fitting for her given the circumstances. Well, during the wedding reception, many people were giving speeches, and towards the end, I wanted to say a few words. I thanked everyone for being there, everything was beautiful, yada yada, and then I wanted to talk about my new life with my wife, and I decided to throw in a joke towards the end. I said something like, I am so honored and excited to be spending the rest of my life with my beautiful cum dumpster. I love you, honey. The entire room roared with laughter. All the groomsmen were laughing, and a few of the bridesmaids were as well. My wife, however, did not look happy, and pretty much avoided me for the rest of the reception. When we got back, my wife yelled at me about how I completely embarrassed her at the wedding with my joke. I told her that it wasn't really a big deal, since many of the guests were well aware of the joke and won't think anything of it. The next morning, I got a call from my mother-in-law screaming at me about how I humiliated her daughter. I tried reasoning with her, but it was no use. I've been texting the other groomsmen and the bridesmaids as well, and they think that my wife was just overreacting. A few guests that I am close with feel the same way. However, one of the other bridesmaids called me as well and called me a dick and an asshole. I feel conflicted because I was just trying to joke around in my speech. So, am I the asshole for making a joke during my wedding speech? Some comments. You're the asshole. Forget even Reddit's judgment. Your wife thinks you're the asshole. Why would some internet stranger's opinion matter? Have you even apologized? That's the thing. I really hope this isn't real. You're the asshole. Why on earth did you think that was an acceptable thing to say at a wedding? You're the asshole. Context is important. Any nickname comes with context, and right and wrong times to use it. Your wife might not care about a nickname when out with friends, but the groom's speech at her freaking wedding is definitely a different environment, which should come with different standards. Well, you were happily married for a few minutes before effing it up. Enjoy divorce life. You're the asshole. My God, a cum dumpster on her wedding day in front of everyone? The disrespect is insane here. You're the asshole, despite what your bros think. Your wife deserves so much better. I do hope she files for annulment. You're the asshole, but I refuse to believe this is real. No one can be that insensitive on their wedding day. You are the biggest idiot in the history of matrimony. For the groom's wedding speech, he can make fun of himself, but he must uphold and praise the bride. You have no sense of the appropriate. If that's your sense of humor, your marriage likely would be measured in months anyway. If your wife immediately seeks annulment, I will be completely unsurprised. You're the asshole.